Hello everyone, I'm GCROCK and Season 7 of the Division 2 went live today. And this is something that we should really be doing a video on. We should be highlighting how great this season's going to be with new things, new content and all that sort of stuff. But it's not. It's a rerun of End of Watch. We've done it before, just like the last few seasons. So nothing really to go over. It's the same season as Season 4 was. So it's the End of Watch again. You get to do everything you do and see what happens to fail out at the end. I'm not going to spoil that if you haven't done this yet, because this is what this is good for. New players to the game. If you haven't played the game, you haven't played this season, it's the first time you're doing it, it's as all new to you, so enjoy it. But I do expect new Division 2 content once this season ends. It ends in about 11 weeks. That leaves us in December. So hopefully we get some new content then and a decent video with news to share for you guys. But today, all we're doing, it's Tuesday, we're doing another vendor reset video. We're going to go around all the vendors today and show you what's on sale. There's a couple of good items this week, so check it out. You won't want to miss a few of them, especially the DZ vendors. So we're going to get straight into that. Hit like and share if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for more Division 2 content from me. I'll certainly be covering all the new content that is coming at the end of the year. And when you're done with the video today, come and check out our amazing community. It's linked at the top of the video description. So first up is the White House vendor, and this week he has on sale a named Burnout, which comes with assault rifle damage, health damage, accuracy, and perfectly on empty. There's an MP5 there with SMG damage, critical hit chance, rate of fire, and close and personal. An MK16 with assault rifle damage, health damage, stability, and close and personal. A military M9 with pistol damage, damage to target out of cover, and finisher. A Fenris backpack with weapon damage, crit damage, skill damage, and versatile on it. An Aroldi chest piece with weapon damage, critical hit damage, skill damage, and glass cannon. This makes one of my pick of the weeks. If you think about it, you can take skill damage off, have any attribute there that you want. It's got glass cannon on it. Needs a lot of love on the optimization station, but could be good for somebody. The mods this week, we've got a 9.9% critical hit damage mod. We got an 8.2% scan range mod for a drone, a 6.1% skill ace mod for a turret, and a 4.9% blast radius mod for a sticky. And then over at the clan vendor, this week he is selling a test subject with assault rifle damage, health damage, magazine size, and this comes with perfectly in sync. There's rig and knee pads there with skill tier and skill damage, negotiator's dilemma holster with weapon damage and headshot damage, a hardwired backpack with skill tier and repair skills. We've got a KSG shotgun with shotgun damage, damage to armor, magazine size, and close and personal. A Model 700 with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, magazine size, and future perfect. An ACRSS with rifle damage, crit damage, damage to target out of cover, and vindictive. A Wyvern backpack with skill tier, skill aced, hazard protection, and composure. An infantry MG5 with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, headshot damage, and measured. A Bellstone armory backpack with armor, crit chance, armor regen, and shock and awe. An Overlord mask with weapon damage, crit damage, skill damage. And then as for the mods, we've got a 10.6% critical hit damage mod, a 10.8% critical hit damage mod. We then have a 9% disorient resistance mod, and a 6.5% damage mod for a Firefly. And then at the campus vendor this week, on sale is a named Commando with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, accuracy, and perfectly naked. There's a Model 700 with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, health damage, and perpetuation. An M249B with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, critical hit damage and reformation. A Walker mask with weapon damage, critical hit chance and health. A Roldy holster with weapon damage, repair skills and health. And for the mods, we have a 10.1% skill aced mod, a 4.2% damage mod for a chem. We have an 8.2% reviver armor repair mod for a hive, 14.5% health mod for a pulse, and a 5.9% duration mod for a trap. Moving over to the theatre settlement, and this week on sale is a named Coelbre, which has shotgun damage, damage to armor, critical hit damage, and perfect jazz hands on it. There's a tactical sausage 12 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, health damage, and in sync. An urban MDR with rifle damage, critical hit damage, headshot damage, and rifleman. Providence gloves aren't so bad with weapon damage, headshot damage, and hazard protection. Murakami knee pads with skill tier, health, and explosive resistance. We've got an 8.3% ensnare resistance mod, a 4.3% damage mod for seekers, a 4.2% holstered regeneration mod for a shield, a 5.7% skill ace mod for a firefly, and a 6% duration mod for a decoy. And the DZ vendors is where it's at this week, really, and starting with West. on sale is the named Rock and Roll. This is quite common if you do play Conflict and go for Conflict caches or Dark Zone caches. You can get this quite a lot. But if you don't and you want one of these, it's practically the showstopper from the Division 1. This week, this comes with shotgun damage, damage to armor, health damage, and perfectly extra. So you can roll health damage off for whatever you want and optimize this to be godly. And it's on sale for 152 DZ resource. We've also got a custom M870 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, magazine size, and optimist. A USC .45 with rifle damage, crit hit damage, swap speed, and strained. Rigger gloves there with skill tier and critical hit damage. Future initiative knee pads with skill tier and skill haste. Douglas and Hardin gloves with weapon damage, status effects, and armor regen. Dolan knee pads with armor, hazard protection, and weapon handling. And as for the mods, we have an 8.2% ensnare resistance mod, a 4.2% radius mod for seekers, a 4.1% holstered regeneration mod for a shield, a 6.1% damage mod for a firefly, and a 6% duration mod for a decoy. And then moving over to the South DZ vendor, which has the pick of the week, which is the RAILSPLITTER. This is a named assault rifle. It's DZ only. It's got assault rifle damage there, health damage, critical hit damage, and perfectly accurate. Now, a lot of people really rate this weapon. I haven't really used it myself, but with a crit hit damage there as a third attribute, you can roll max assault rifle damage on this. And I'm pretty sure this will become a godly assault rifle for you if this is what you're after. It's 152 DZ resource to get grinding this week. For this, if you do not have it, it's quite a rare item as well. There's a police UMP with SMG damage, critical hit chance, headshot damage for future perfect. A custom P416 with assault rifle damage, health damage, damage to armor, and sadist. An officer's M9A1 with pistol damage, headshot damage, and reformation. Striker's backpack with weapon damage, repair skills. Tip of the spear chest piece with weapon damage and armor regen. A Badger Tough backpack with armor, armor regen, explosive resistance, and clutch. A Roldy chest piece, which is pretty decent. There's weapon damage, critical hit damage, and armor regen roll that comes with focus. If you're looking for an Roldy focus chest piece, roll armor regen off whatever you want there, probably headshot damage, and that piece could be godly for you. The mods at this vendor this week are a 7.6% headshot damage mod. We've got 6.3% duration mod for a drone, a 4.1% damage mod for a turret, and a 5% blast radius mod for a sticky. And then the final DZ vendor this week at DZ East is selling a named Night Watcher mask with armor, scanner, pulse, haste, and critical hit damage. Could be good for some. A Paratrooper SVD with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, reload speed, and vindictive. A military M60 with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, magazine size, and eye list. A Foundry mask with armor and hazard protection. Ongoing directive holster with weapon damage and status effects. A Hana U mask with skill tier, skill damage, and crit chance. A Roldy holster with weapon damage, skill damage, and skill haste. And in the mods, we have a 16.1% repair skills mod, a 4.1% duration mod for a chem, an 8.6% stim efficiency mod for a hive, a 6.3% cone size mod for a pulse, and a 4.1% duration mod for a trap. And then ending, as we always do, the New York vendors and starting with Marco. This week he is selling a Black Market T821 with SMG damage, critical hit chance, magazine size, and close and personal. There's a Stoner LAMG with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, damage to armor, and overwhelm. A Lavoa C with rifle damage, critical hit chance, and ignited. A Snub-Nosed Discerus with pistol damage, damage to armor, and perpetuation. A China chest piece with skill tier, explosive resistance, hazard protection, and gunslinger. Providence knee pads with weapon damage, armor regen, and critical hit damage. A Roldy holster with weapon damage, critical hit damage, and health. And for the mods, there's an 8.5% blind death resistance mod. There's a 15.8% repair skills mod, an 8.1% scan range mod for a drone, a 6.4% burn strength mod for a chem, and a 5.7% duration mod for a trap. And then over at Roy Benitez, this week he is selling a tactical AUG with SMG damage, crit chance, and reload speed with eyeless. Another Stoner LAMG with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, critical hit chance, and overwhelm. A Super 90 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, critical hit damage, and perpetuation. A P4 Storm type with pistol damage, critical hit chance, and spike. A Murakami backpack with skill tier, crit damage, hazard protection, and galvanize. Badger Tough knee pads with armor, armor regen, and repair skills. A Wyvern mask with skill tier, skill haste, and explosive resistance. And in the mods, we have an 8.4% skill duration mod. We have a 15.8% repair skills mod. A 4.3% damage mod for seekers. A 6.4% cone size mod for a pulse. And a 5.9% duration mod for a trap. And that is the end of this vendor reset video for this week. Thank you all so much for watching. My top picks, at the very top is that RAILSPLITTER. I think it was at DZ South. With the Focus Fenris chest that was there as well. It was a very decent chest if you're looking to make a Focus build. And then the Rock and Roll in DZ West, I want to say. That was a good pick as well. There's a few others there. There was a good chest piece with glass cannon on. There's another few items, Providence item or two, but it's up to you. Let me know in the comments if there's any pieces you're definitely going to be buying this week. It's good for the viewers to check out. My top picks aren't necessarily your top picks, so post them down below. Remember to hit like and share on this video to support it. Hit subscribe if you're new for more Division content from me. I got a load coming. And now we're done, go and check out our community. It's linked at the top of the video description. Go and click it now. Until next time, or until stream later, thank you for watching. Stay safe and peace out.